Welcome back. We're still talking the World Cup 2018, Nigeria versus Croatia. We have in the studio Jide Alaka, sports editor, and Otekere Aigoje. Okay, Otekere, innovative provider says, inspired Michael rather, he said, the Eagles team is the weakest Nigerian team in history. And he feels that the manager has no standard formation or style to play. He says Nigeria won't leave that group. That inspired Michael. In your opinion, do you agree?
No, of course I won't agree with that. I think in 2002, that team was, these guys haven't played a game yet, but I'll take that team in 2002 as the weakest because the team was dismantled. The core of the team was dismantled at the Mali Nations Cup, where Finidi was out of it, Olise was out of it. That crippled that team. So we all knew going to 2002, of course, first of all, we have to be patriotic, but inside, we knew that these guys were going to be, they were like a train going to, because the team was just a few months to the World Cup. How do you get to put that? But at the end, they were just patch stuff. It didn't work out well. I'm just like, Jide also observed. And that was what happened. We knew what was going to happen in 2002. So this team is a different team. It might not be strong as 94, but for me, it's a team that you look at all the teams coming. It's not the weakest team. For a Nigerian team, again, that gone for the World Cup in all the editions we've been to, like I said, they haven't kicked the ball. I'll pick the 2002 team as the weakest, not this one.
Okay, you're not concerned about the defense, because that's one area people are concerned about, our defense being weak and the midfield that is not fast-paced.
Yeah, there are options in football. Jide just mentioned one. Again, even if we come down to the defense, I think the defense is, it might not be like what other teams have. Teams cannot be the same anyway. But when you look at the back four, for me, Toyin won't give, but then we know who's likely to start. Centre back, hopefully that Leon is okay. Leon will start. Trust Ekong will start. Right back, I'll give it to Trust Ibitoye. Left back, the man who's Russian, Brian Ibitoye. I think that the back four is okay. Everyone has been talking about the goalkeeper. I thought he was going to talk about the goalkeeper, but for the back four, I think the back four is okay. And the manager has going. I wasn't okay with the way he handled some of his matches prior to the World Cup because I felt he didn't give enough players. Like he already had those who play, so he was working on the core. Yeah, some people didn't play a game prior to this even the friendly games. But then he knows who and who, maybe those that will be his core team, his core players, and that's what he has used up to this particular stage. And that's why I believe, he has his formation. Traditionally, we play the 4-4-2 formation. If he goes with that, then we all know who and who will play.
Jide, he's talked about the Eagles, the defense and all. Let's go back to the Croatians. Again, you say you've done some work on them. You talked about Rakitic before. Is he the man to fear in that team, or is there somebody else that should be looked out for?
Yeah, my main person for Croatia is Ivan Perisic. He can do everything.
How do you mean?
He can shoot, pass, run, head. He can do everything. He can make just like Modric. He has ball skills that you could actually die for. And he plays on the wings. So I was actually very skeptical about using Ibitoye against him. I would want a steadier person who's not going to have any frills. He's just going to get the ball away. That's why I was going to choose Abdullahi over Tyron. But we have a chance in their defense. There's Koluka, there's Lovren. As much as Lovren can be world class, it can be no class also. So for me, if we create one-on-one situations against these central defenders, the Eagles will have a chance today.
But the one-on-one situations will mean bypassing the midfield.
Beautiful. Go to the wing straight, get the ball straight to the number 9, and anything can happen from there.
Okay, let's go. Two of you can weigh in on this one here. So when the Egyptians played, the argument where I was watching the game was that because Salah wasn't there, Salah being a playmaker, the team looked as if they were...
No.
Oh, I'm coming. Neither here nor there. So, and then somebody else yesterday said, if you take out a Ronaldo from the Portuguese team, looks as if you've destroyed the arrow because the arrow heads out. Yeah. Do we have that kind of situation in the Super Eagles where if you take out one person, the whole team falls apart?
Yes and no. Yes and no. I used to think that if Mikel doesn't play, we would have a problem. But we played without Mikel against Poland. And then, for me, the most important player right now for Nigeria is Victor Moses. Because he's the X factor. He can do anything he wants. And that is what raises the average, takes you above the average. If he performs to his optimum, if Victor Moses performs to his optimum in this World Cup, Nigeria is going to go beyond the first round.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, every team is a player who can take the ball to the back four, take the ball to the next player, who can cause penalties. And that's why you have Ronaldo. And I mean, against the big stars in Spain, he achieved it.
As someone says, he stole the first and third goal.
So we've got a Victor Moses who's got pace. We know how Chelsea even plays him because of his pace. And so that's the thing. He goes at the back four. He can get to them, commit fouls. He can dribble. I mean, he can do everything. He can take the ball to the back four. And when you have someone who can take the ball to defenders, the next thing is going to be a foul. If it's in the box, penalty. I mean, the law allows it in football. You take the ball to the defender. If it's outside close range, that was what, I mean, at the time Uruguay kept doing. They kept doing, and they got the free kick. From the free kick, they got the corner kick. From the corner kick, they got a goal. The pressure must be there. Must be somebody, who is always knocking at the door. When you don't knock at the door, it goes home. That's what we have Victor Moses. And if Victor plays well, then it means that we'll have that hope. And so our confidence is there that with the Victor Moses, he can switch. I mean, it's not as if he's going to stay in one particular place. When you're coming, he's going to the left flank and it's not looking so well. You switch again, go to the next side, you keep moving that way. And if there's one guy who's always following you up and down, then you commit him. Foul. It's allowed in football as long as it's lawful. Yeah, so you play with your brain. Yeah, that's what football. I mean, at this level, you play with your brain.
Okay. Now, so what are our chances tonight?
Like Tony said, I would toe Tony's line. It's 50-50. We have not started the game, so it's 50-50. If you asked me the same question 20 minutes into the game, I might have a different answer. But right now, it's 50-50. The Croatians know that they're going to have a match. The Nigerians know they will have a match.
Nigerians know. Okay, so again, inspired Michael's writing. He says, the team has no goal poacher, no free kick taker, and you think the team will progress, beat Croatia and Argentina?
We've got attackers. I mean, when you say...
No. He did say attackers.
Yeah.
We have attackers.
Okay.
We have Anihanacho, right? Yeah. We have Anigalo. We have Iwobi.
Yeah.
3. We have some other attackers in that lineup as well. But these are like the 3. Okay, we have a Victor Moses, who is an all-rounder.
Ahmed Musa
and all that. So, but he's saying there's no goal poacher.
Okay. We might not have a Yekini like we had in 94. Someone will know that, okay, he's going to be the one doing the goal scoring. But the truth is, this time around, for me, I think we'll have a Victor. He's saying this because at club level, Victor doesn't play. He plays as a wing back. So basically, what he's doing is more or less contributing to goals, not being the one, getting the goals. But at national team level, is a different thing. He plays in the attack. He's among the goal scorers. He gets the goals. We might not have somebody who scores every day. I'm sure that's what he's trying to say. When you sleep, Jide has scored again and again. But we've got different. Sometimes you need to have different players who can score. Or John will be the arrowhead, no doubt about that. I mean, his experience is key. At Watford, created a record then, even in England before moving to China. People will say, oh, he moved to China. That's a different thing. But even at China, he scored goals. So the good thing for us is that we have players who can score, even from the midfield. I mean, Jide mentioned Etebo. He's also a good scorer. So for him, he's looking at one man who will always be the one scoring, perhaps a Ronaldo, who is the one scoring. We don't have that. But then every player of the team, you need a team that can score.